Welcome back, guys. Backyard Builds with Nate here again. We're on to something a little different tonight. You can get my Ford shirt on. She's been a dirty day. Worked on a Peterbilt today. Working on a wet line kit on a Peterbilt truck today. Rolling and rubbing and scrumping and sliding and oozing in around underneath that thing. Putting a wet line kit on it. So I'm home here tonight, and I'm on to some different things tonight. Helping old buddy out. He's got a yard truck here he hauls wood out on and stuff, and the fuel pump's bad. So we're just going to do a little video on this and show you something else here. Picked up too is kind of cool. Yeah, we got like a 95 F-150 four-wheel drive. The old 306 inner 306 5-speed manual shift transfer case, tough old truck. She's got some Skyjacker springs in her and stuff. She's just a work truck now, yard truck. But I want to show you something over here now. These are getting hard to come by. Look at the old Pioneer truck riders, right? Remember these guys? Right from the 90s, guys. These things were wicked in the 90s and 2000s. I got to try them out, see if they work. The boxes are in good shape. I haven't tried them yet to see if they work or not. Got another parking light for my 73, 74 style, the steel back on it. Another one of them to add to the collection. So yeah, that's what we're up to there today. This thing here, like I say, she's just a light go. Just a yard truck, guys. He's had this truck for 17 or 18 years or something. Nice back rack on it, four-wheel drive. But she's getting soft. She's getting a little tender. Nova Scotia does that to these vehicles over the years. And that's okay. They get their run-throughs, right? So I was in here looking at the bolts on the gas tank straps. And there's, not much left of them. And, so what we're going to do is I'm going to cut two bolts right off. Just cut them off. And then I'll move my jack stand in underneath it. And we'll cut the other two bolts off. Just so we're not rattling and banging all the rust down and getting, all the rust out of her. We got to keep some rust on her to keep her together here. We are in Nova Scotia. We're the town of Rust-Oleum. And not Rust-Oleum paint, guys. Rust-Oleum all together, right? So, yeah, this is just going to be what I'm up to tonight. We're going to cut this out of here and pull the tank out. We got a new fuel pump. Not even a used one. We're not putting a good used one in it. We're putting a new one in it. Because he hopes to run this around the yard for a while yet, which it should last. Right? So we're going to cut some nuts off and she's got the exhaust delete kit on her and everything. She sounds fast. Sounds hard and fast. But I do have one. Right quick, like, I guess, right while I'm in the midst of talking crap and stuff, we are getting some rain, finally, guys. I mean, it's not hard pouring raining, but we're finally getting a little bit of rain. I hope it's enough to help the fires a little bit, but we need a lot of rain to help them. But hopefully there's enough that keeps, helps it a little bit, because they're pretty bad out there right now. Big shout out to all you firefighters. You're doing an excellent job, guys, the best you can. And we're hoping for the best. We're hoping for the best, guys. All right. Hope everybody's having a good Monday. It's been a pretty good day all around. Pretty good day. I didn't feel like cooking today, so I stopped at the meat store and got myself a shepherd's pie, pre-cooked. Oh yeah, rain and rest. She's just raining. Rest. Shepherd's pie, man, it was good. If anybody's in the area, Canny Village Meat Market, meat store. Oh yeah, that's the stuff. They got all the pepperonis and meats and all the good stuff in there. You even got chicken in there. One strap. Shoulders of rest. We're all right. We're all right. Yeah, this thing hasn't been touched in a while, guys, because he hasn't been able to drive it because of the pump. And it's that time of year again when he wouldn't mind having this thing going. So where are we? We'll see if I can. We'll move it on to the other side. We do got the fuel pump, the fuel filler spout and stuff to unhook too. I know we're not working on 70s truck, guys, but we're still moving on here. You got to do some of these other things too. Away she goes. Now, as long as I can get this here, doesn't have to touch the tank. If I can get it up to the tank, I'll fall to it. All that matters. I had a block of wood cylinders too, but actually, all my blocks of wood are under the 78 cab now. I guess I should have pre-jacked this before the video. Just what I'm up to. I never even asked him how much gas was in it. I guess we're going to find out. Look at her. You can't even unhook the lines off the sending unit until we drop it down. Now, see, this is where it gets you. You get the good old Fords and even the old Chevs and whatever. You open the hood, guys, there's a fuel pump within hand's reach. There's a distributor and a coil within hand's reach. Right? Starter solenoid. Alternators within hand reach. You get these new fancy vehicles. Everybody wants a new fancy vehicle. Well, when that coil goes on that new fancy vehicle, you're not buying a coil for $50 or $25 like you do for the old ones. You're not reaching in and changing the carburetor when you're trying to put injectors in it with 13 million wires on it. Right? Yeah. That fuel pump we're doing right now, you reach down, you take out 2 bolts and 2 lines, and you've got a fuel pump in your hand in minutes on the older vehicles, right, guys? These ones here, look what we're doing. A fuel pump in it. But there's a lot of people out there nowadays that don't have the ingenuity to do any of that. So there's just quite a few of them, you know. I understand. There's a lot of people. That's okay. It's okay. There's nothing wrong with that, guys. Keep it on when it comes to that stuff. Oh, I got rust right down the back of my neck. It's awesome. Come on, you're working on buses, Kenny. glasses are fogging up again. Get that last one out of there. There she starts to come. Them old straps, they'll live to run another day. They'll live to run another day. All right, guys, where are we at? You guys are just looking at rust. I know, right? Looking at rust. Got some fuel in it, Ken. Some fuel in it. All right, we got a filler spout. We got a filler spout hidden up where? Up there. How's that clamp looking? Looking mighty fine. Yeah, we got a filler spout. Actually, right there. I grab an 8mm socket, guys. Sorry. I'll get one of them geared up. 8mm or 5/16 on a 3/8. Here we go. Hopefully that comes. If not, we're cutting that off too. If not, we can cut that off too. Oh, gracious. Yep. Well, we're cutting that off too. Gas tank there, you don't got to reboot that. It's only a clamp, right? Oh, that was easy. Easy breezy lemon squeezy. One clamp down. Now, grab a screw from my pick tool. Screwdriver tool here. Do I got a big one? Clean the shop a little bit, guys, but I still haven't got the rest of her done. I know. People are saying, clean your shop. Well, I just haven't got to it. I always seem to be working on projects instead of cleaning the shop. That is on my list, one thing I need to do. I know. That's sometimes the last thing I want to do when I come home. If I was home every day doing stuff, I would clean the shop more. I would clean the shop more. Okay. Now, what I gotta do is try to wiggle jiggle. Get back out here a little bit, guys. I think I gotta wiggle jiggle it down the other side of the frame. Lordy. Yeah, she's caught on the lip over here. Caught on the lip of the frame over here. There's a tow hitch on this too. Hopefully that's not gonna cause issues, because sometimes they do. I get one side down past that lip, it'll be all right. Oh, come on. Get my finger in there. I smell gas now. Smell. Come on past that lip, guys. Need to get something up in there. That tow hitch may cause conflict. He said if the tank's rusty, well, we'll figure something out. Oh, you're down past that lip right there. We'll be happy. That's all we gotta do. Oh. Man, that is tight. She's coming though. Lovely. All right. Still safety guards, just fogging right up. It's okay till they fog up, right? Where are you guys looking? Now. How are the lines doing? The lines are good there. I don't like this handle either. Light falls on the ground. You ain't gonna worry about that either. They're rigid. Enough. Now, what do we got aiming up here? Now we should be able to get that filler spout off. Shoulder, I throw that screwdriver over it. Oh, that's tight. Tight like a tiger. Old Nova Scotia rust, guys. Rust never dies. Rust never dies. It grows. Sometimes it grows and you don't even know it. That's the problem. Come on. Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay, now we have let's go look at these fuel lines where it's going to come to. First, we got a plug-in up here to get. The plug-in is over there. Can we see it? Oh, I'll bring you up there somewhere, guys. Now, one plug in here, but the wires are long enough. Oh, well, guess they're long enough. The ring's rotted right into the top of the tank. So the pump's already on its way out. Have a look here. This is what I'm seeing. I'm seeing the pump is already coming out of the tank. That tells me the ring, I guess, maybe rotted off the top of the tank in there. So yeah, we're still rolling here. We're still rolling. You have to get it down far enough and them lines through to get the clips off the top, but this one here might not work that way. She might not work that way. Top of the tank might be crusty rusty. Where are we at? Yeah, right there somewhere. Well, let's see if we can get that down out of there a little farther. I was hoping to get them lines, get it off in there, but that ain't happening. That's not happening right there. So, keep going with it. Just keep going. You gotta come down more. What's it look like there now? All them lines aren't in a fun spot. There's some gas in it. That pump ain't happy. Everything's not happy. Everything is not happy. The vent line, that's happy. The vent line's happy. Oh, I like to think it's happy. Happy days. Oh, I can't get over that fuel pump. Jammed right in there. Off out. Nothing wants to work here. Nothing wants to work here. All right, where is... I think I can get them fuel lines off there. I gotta get my... Let's put you on pause here for a minute. I gotta get my fuel line adapter deleter kit. Well, guys, we did get her all apart. It's not in the fashion I would have liked to have. I couldn't find my fuel line tools. Seem to be gone amongst the missing somewheres, but they did have a join in the line up here with compression fittings over in there. And something I've done back in the day when I was working on excavators and stuff, if you get a bunch of lines with the same size fittings, say you got 6 different fittings, they're all the same size, and all your lines are run down around there. And I just used to get the different colored zip ties. Usually you have a package of different colored zip ties. If you ain't got different colored zip ties, you can double them up, 2 or 3 on either one, and so you know which one goes where. So I just spun them apart. Put a zip tie on here and on the fuel pump end, and so you don't get them too mixed up. The same size line and everything there. So anyways, got it apart. A little bit of a struggle, but that's okay. So we're just looking at the new fuel pump here. Yeah, you'll see here. So I got a zip tie on that end there. Same as the one up there. And that just shows that up. So it's not a whole sending unit pump at all. It's just the pump. So we had to swap this pump over onto this unit, the gauge and stuff. Nothing to it really. Couple bolts. The only thing is, you can see this one's been changed before. She's been in here. It's been changed before. You have to heat shrink the wires and stuff. So I'm just going to pull this apart. Now I don't have I use a propane torch for doing my heat shrinking and stuff. And with this, got some, well, we'll get the gas and stuff out of the way and we'll see how it goes. We'll get this here pump off and we'll go from there. So this is just what I'm up to tonight, guys. Playing with this stuff. Get geared up so somebody can use it to haul his wood in. Well, not going to see you there, are we? I'll just fool with this a little bit right here. I might not take you through the whole process, but we'll do a little bit. We'll do a little bit. The night's getting late, and I'm starting to get a little tired from today. A little tired from today. It's been a day, guys. It's been a day. Here, is that the 5.5? 6 there. We're back in. This is a 95, and it's going to have 1/4 inch. Yeah, 95 with 1/4 inch sockets in it. I figured that was going to be metric. I haven't had one of these apart in a while. I have had one apart before, but it's been a little while. It's like an old dog. Sometimes you can teach a new trick, sometimes you can't. Where's my 1/4 inch socket right there? Pop the gauge off this and carry on. I called Dougie tonight, chatted with him about his trip and stuff, and he was a little bit disappointed I didn't send him a picture of the truck. Well, I forgot to take a picture of the truck myself. I did a video, but I didn't take no picture down there, so we'll all get to see her here this week. Again, she's all painted with the wheels on it. They had a good trip, though, even though Dougie's car broke down and Corey's truck, the transmission went, so everybody had a little bit of fun on the weekend and whatnot. Now, the new one comes with the top, too. The new one comes with the top and everything. So there's O-rings in the top, and that comes with the whole ordeal. Just like so. And them wires are down in behind there. So, how long are the new wires? Not even out of the bag yet, guys. Not even out of the bag yet. Check to see how long these new wires are. I always like to check before I cut. Oh, we got lots. We got lots. Get rid of all this crapola here, where it's already been done once. Oh, there's that unit there. Wipe this here off some. This little toolbox of my son's is turning to be a nice little bench. He's going to start charging me rent for it soon. I'm sure he will. No, he'll just say, Dad, you going to buy that from me? I'm sure. I'm sure, Zane. Now, there's just like that, and that's just like that, and away we go. Down the road I go again. Guys, should be going down the road. There's O-rings right in the top of it and everything, so it's all good there. Actually, I should give them a little shot of lube on them O-rings. What do I got? What do I got? I got some lube over here. Lube. Lube-a-doobie. Lube-a-doobie. Where did my lube-a-doobie go? On the floor. So here, guys. Floor. Right here. Shot of lube-a-doobie. It's for the O-rings. Put her back in her holes here. Goes together tight. She's tight, y'all. Tight like a tiger. Show them that you're a tiger. Show them what you can do. Show them that you're a tiger. Get you upside down here, guys. Upside down. She goes the other way. Oh, no, it goes the other way. Get on there. Oops. Yeah. There she goes, just like that. Like that. We'll get some screws back in this, and then not going to do a whole lot more tonight. Just going to be a finish it another night type of deal. Tomorrow night I'm going to pick my daughter up off the bus. She's coming in on the bus, so pick her up off the bus tomorrow night and get her out driving, hopefully. The kit came with the fuel pump kit came with a new filter for the bottom. Then they're lovely blue things that I don't like using. We're not going to use them. But it didn't come with a new ring for the tank. The ring for the tank has discontinued itself. And there is a right. There's a piece of ring. There's another piece of ring. She discontinued herself. Yeah. She's discontinued. Ready for not ready for another day. So I think I may have a ring here, and if not, he may have a ring. So the old tank isn't leaking yet. That's just fuel I spilled on it. So we'll probably put that right back up in there, and that'll keep him going, guys. So we'll cut this one back, call that, and that's just what I'm doing tonight. Getting geared up so we can haul some wood and down the road, and I had the hoist free tonight, so it worked out great. And I guess it's still going to be on here tomorrow night in order to go back together, but that's all right. We'll get back to some other. There's going to be all kinds of different things going on here, guys. We got this year going on, and we'll be bringing the other trucks in and welding pieces on them again here soon. And always stuff to do, guys. We got lots of stuff on the go. We'll be doing 78 stuff, all kinds of that stuff to do. And I want to bring that 2011 frame in and get that ready for the rear cross member for the fuel tanks and stuff. That'll be the first part of the 2011 frame. It's the same width, same depth. So the 73 to 79 rear cross members for the fuel tank and stuff will fit right in that frame. We'll slide it into where it needs to be, and cut that old spare tire one out. paint that up. So that'll be one of the to be coming videos. That'll be to be coming. And then we'll still be pulling the other stuff. A few patches left to weld on that cab. And yeah, lots to do, guys. So this is Monday night. Thanks for coming out. We'll catch you all on the next one, guys.